Hey everybody, this is Jim Birmingham, acupuncturist and Chinese medicine practitioner. So what we're doing today is a short series of videos to look at Qigong for immunity. To start with, we're just looking at warming up exercises. So these exercises are mainly just to loosen up the body, to warm up the body, and to prepare ourselves for the following group of exercises, which will be working more on the immunity. So what we're doing here is we're warming up the kidneys. Kidney energy is the root of our vital energy, our Qi, and it's the root of everything that's going to build up our strength. We start by loosening up the arms, so just raising and dropping the arms nice and relaxed, nice and easy, looking for a rhythm, looking for fluidity and movement, and looking for relaxation and movement. Opening up the chest, deep breath, and then warming up the hands, and again warming up the kidneys afterwards. So what we're really looking for here is just a sense of relaxation. For the length of time that we warm the hands, that we warm the kidneys, that's as long as you like. Same for raising and dropping the hands. Generally I'll do this for probably a couple of minutes, but anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute is fine. Also, we're dropping up and down on the feet, raising up on the toes. When we drop on our heels, create a vibration that's going to move up through the legs, up into the kidneys, again to vibrate this energy, the Qi energy of the kidneys. Next, we're going to do a little massage around the stomach area, the area of the diaphragm as well, just to loosen and release any tension which builds up through here. So if we're blocked through the stomach area, we're not going to be able to get our breath deep, we're not going to be able to oxygenate our blood, we're not going to be able to move our energy well enough through the body. So here we want to loosen up the stomach and diaphragm, loosen up along the ribs, again through the diaphragm, through the liver, gallbladder, spleen, pancreas, this whole area through here, all the muscles through the side as well. And again, loosening up the diaphragm to give us more movement through the region between the chest and between the center of the body. So we warm up through here for a little bit of time. We come back to the stomach. This time we're working from the area just below the sternum. So the stomach down towards the navel. Working in a clockwise direction with the movement of the hands. Just lightly massaging over the stomach and abdomen here. Not pressing, but just massaging lightly. And keeping the movement nice and fluid, always nice and fluid. Relax through the shoulders and neck as well. And then again, here we're tapping in the front of the pelvis, loosening up the area between the legs and between the abdomen. So this is another area where we can become blocked. From there we move down the front of the thighs and the legs, stomach channel. Move up the inner thighs, more towards the front of the inner thighs, which is the spleen pancreas channel as well, energy channel, meridian. And we repeat this between 3 and 5 times. So down the front of the legs through the stomach channel, up through the pancreas, the spleen channel. And again, this strengthens what we call postnatal Qi, the Qi that we receive from our food and from our energy. We tap around the hips, around the glutes, and around the waist, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to tap down the thighs along what we call the gallbladder channel, so it's more lateral from before, and then up the liver channel, which is a little bit more medial, closer to the inside of the thighs, inside of the legs as well. With the tapping is reasonably light. We're not smashing into our legs, we're just lightly vibrating, loosening up the muscles, loosening up the fascia and the connective tissue, aiding the circulation, but we're not hurting ourselves, obviously. Again, you can do it as much as you like, as strength that you like. Afterwards, bouncing. So bouncing, again, creates a vibration. Vibration will head up towards the kidneys, but it's also working through the lymphatic system. Lymphatics are very important for immunity, fluid metabolism through the body, and then again, what we're really looking at here is stimulating that kidney energy, that root energy. Afterwards, we do what we call knocking on the gates of life. So we're tapping just below the navel, and then the lumbar region of the back. So around the second vertebra, lumbar vertebra, this stimulates the kidney energies, what we call Mingmen. So Mingmen is life gain. Afterwards we'll tap on the sternum in the front, between the shoulder blades at the back. So this is stimulating the thymus gland, stimulating the heart and lungs, aiding oxygenation of our breath. So it helps to open up the chest. Afterwards we're tapping just in the pectoral region in the front, again to loosen up and clear the lungs, to allow the lungs to take in more oxygen, and to release tension and tightness in the pectoral muscles, which can limit the breathing. Afterwards we tap on top of the vertebra, the trapezius muscles. Behind, we're tapping in behind the ribs, sorry. So tapping on the ribs at the back. Afterwards we hit on the ribs in the front and the back, lightly tapping. So this is loosening up the liver and spleen, loosening up the muscles around the ribs, the diaphragm, and stimulating the organs underneath, so the liver for detox. And then afterwards again, knocking on the area for the kidneys and the lumbar region, stimulating what we call dantian. Dantian is our lower energy center. So this is the area that helps to bring the breath down. And then finishing off by just cleansing our meridians, wiping off all the stagnant, excessive, what we call evil chi. So just getting rid of any built up tensions and stress. And then we clear ourselves off, we recenter, and we start to build our energy into the center.